How are y'all doing? Can you hear me well? I want to make sure y'all can hear me before anything. Someone said, remember, don't give away money. We don't want her to leave the live, okay? Well, you guys know it, that if you give money, I donate it for a good cause. So if you don't feel like doing it, I'll always do it for you. Had she ever been late? I don't think I have, but yeah. How are y'all doing? How's your weekend going? Does everyone have a 3-day weekend? Because I do. Because tomorrow's Labor Day, and I don't have school tomorrow. Fit check. I'm wearing a flannel, a blue top, and shorts. My phone keeps falling. I feel like it never falls usually, so I don't know what's going on. Glowing as always, thank you. Anyways, do you guys have a 3-day weekend? That's what I was asking. As some of you might know, if you follow me on Instagram, that I am planning on going to New York Fashion Week, but I am trying to figure out the travel and everything, because it is very expensive in New York. So I'm trying to figure out the whole thing. It's difficult because the flight plus stay plus food, difficult. I'm just playing with this. В чем смысл эфиров? Они влияют на продвижение и кэш на канале? Нет, я делаю эфиры чисто для того, чтобы, знаешь, коннектиться со своей публикой и общаться с ними. Do you have a tongue piercing? No, I don't. But I don't think I would ever get that. So I'm really excited, and hopefully I can make it to New York. Yeah, I'm really excited. A lot of people are saying a lot of things. I literally can't catch up with everything. I'm so sorry. Hope you visit Japan soon. Please come to Tokyo Fashion Week. That's Yeb on her computer. Yeah, I really hope I get to travel more. When would you be going to New York City? I would be leaving Thursday night. So, yeah, and then I would be coming back Sunday. Yeah. If I'm going, I would be a model. So, not just a guest. Even though I was invited as a guest at first, and then another person contacted me and asked me if I wanted to be a model at the show. So I'm really excited. I haven't been on a runway in a while. So, yeah. What time is it there? Right now it's 4 p.m. over here. But yeah. Do you wear a watch? Usually I do, but right now it's on charge. I usually wear my Apple Watch. But yeah. Who's getting a tongue piercing? No one. I don't want one. Are you nervous? Yes, I'm very nervous, obviously, because I haven't been in the big show like this for a while. I kind of ever since we moved here, I stopped doing runways because it's different in America. Tea or coffee? Depends on the day, but probably tea. What is that red bag? I literally, everyone always mentions it. It's just my bag. It's just that's the only place I figured to put it. So it's just there. It's 9 a.m. in New Zealand. That's crazy. Well, good morning to you. Yeah. I'm actually really out of energy by now because I've had a lot of things to get done today. Someone said, people should send money to your PayPal. I don't have any, but I'm sure some people do. I'm not asking for money. That's not how I am. What's the difference with fashion here and Moldova? I don't think fashion really exists in Moldova, if I'm being honest. I mean, I guess it does in certain places, but it's high fashion here. It can't be a school bag, it's too small. I know, it's just the bag that I like take with me when I'm going somewhere, not like school. Like if I need to bring some stuff, like if I'm going to the park and I'm grabbing like water, a hoodie, something, I just shove it all in there and I take it. So yeah. How was my weekend? My weekend was, it was good. I mean, I have been pretty much inside for the most part. Didn't really go anywhere. Yeah, I love your necklace. It would look really cute to look up at. Thank you, I guess. Yeah, it just has an A. I think Yeva got it, or actually no, I think that one Bonnie got for me. So yeah, did Bonnie take over Yeva's YouTube channel? I don't know. Did you go to the gym today? I actually didn't, because I was babysitting. The lag is bad today. Wait, am I lagging? Unless it's like only one person's internet issue. Who do I contact about hiring you for work? Am I actually lagging? Hold on. Okay, tell me if it's better because I was connected to the Wi-Fi and like everyone's using the Wi-Fi right now. So that might be the reason. So tell me if it got better, please. Okay, it's better. Good. As long as it's better, that's all that matters. Thank you for telling me. But yeah, what language teach on your school? Well, I take Spanish in school. I'm taking Spanish. I actually had a quiz on Friday. I'm wondering if my teacher graded that. I actually have to look through my grades because I had a lot of quizzes that I needed to see. What are your plans for this week? Honestly, school mostly. And then I'm just figuring out the whole New York situation, seeing if it works out or not, because it is like a big thing. If Angel was a school teacher, I wouldn't miss the class. I don't feel like teaching is my vibe, because whenever I even try to explain something to Yeva, she gets really frustrated with me. So I'm guessing I'm just not a good teacher. I feel like I would be, though. It just depends on the person, because Yeva gets frustrated with everyone, so technically it's not really my fault. Will you make an Insta subscription? I would, but I am not 18 yet, so I'm not allowed to make it legally. Yeah, so when I'm 18, yeah, I would definitely do it. I feel like it's a pretty cool thing. But yeah. I would be a good teacher. Why does your TikTok keep getting banned or whatever? I honestly have no idea. Did you get your driver's license yet? No, I still haven't, but I'm going to get it on Tuesday. So hopefully I'll finally get it. But yeah. Actually, New York just DM'd me something, which is crazy because I was just talking about it. I'll still miss some days I don't really like school. I try not to miss school at all because I'm really trying to stay on top of my stuff, stay solid, and then if I miss something, like I only missed like one time I missed a couple classes because I wasn't feeling well because I was on my period and I literally like threw up on my way home. But yeah, I got out of school early because I wasn't feeling well. Besides that, like I try not to skip school at all. Like for me, I'd rather just wait for the weekend, so I don't feel guilty about skipping school. And I genuinely like school, especially like most of my classes are pretty good. I feel like there's just like one or two classes that I'm not a big fan of, but most of them are really nice and fun. So I'm not that much of a complainer. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'm used to it. It happens. So when you get contacted about modeling work, do you get offered like free plane fare and hotels? I feel like that comes with being more well known, because obviously there's a lot of models who for them it's all included. But for me, as someone who basically has never really did any work like that in the US, it's more difficult. So I kind of had to pay for stuff myself and, put myself out there on my own. Could you speak a little Spanish like hola amigos? Hola amigos. I'm not, I don't like talking in Spanish with like people who actually are good at it because then I feel like I'm gonna mess something up. So I'm just not gonna say anything else. You should do product placement to pay for this stuff. It's okay. Rafaela's and coconut white cream. I love those chocolates. Well, you're very beautiful and I think you're doing great. You're an inspiration. Thank you. What places do you recommend to visit in Chisinau? Is it more useful to communicate there in Moldovan, Romanian, or Russian? Well, right now with what's happening in the world, probably Romanian would be your go-to language. But I don't really know what to visit there. It's just like a lost little city. The modeling world can be scary. I agree, but not really scared of much. Do you still listen to K-pop? K-pop. I wouldn't say like constantly, like virtually. Like if I hear it here and there, like I'm not gonna skip it. Like it's not bad, but it's not my go-to, if that makes sense. What do you think of all the creeps in the comments? Well, at some point, I would always block them and report them, but then they would just make new accounts on and on again. So I realized that there really is no way of getting rid of all of them. So best I could do is to ignore them. Have you ever considered using your online army to destroy someone's life? LOL. No, I would never do that. Do you like Harry Potter? I love Harry Potter. I've watched it since I was little and I love it so much. Are models mean to other models? I've never experienced that. I mean, it's never been like, oh my god, I hate you because like you're a competition for me. No, it was never like that. What's your taste in music? Well, I listen to alternative pop. I listen to rap. I listen to Everything. I kind of just listen to everything a little bit. Besides country, I don't listen to country at all. Unless, like, there's, like, one or two songs that are, like, I like. Besides that, I don't really listen to country. What's your favorite Harry Potter movie? My favorite one. Honestly, I feel like I don't really remember the names of the movies, but it was the one where it was the one when they had the big competition with the where you put the what are they called? The little papers with names in the cup with blue fire. Do you guys remember that one? They throw it in there and then it decides like who's a part of the competition. I just don't remember. Goblet of Fire. There you go. Yeah, that's my favorite part. What kind of modeling have you done? Like what clothes or whatever have you modeled? When I have been modeling, it was mostly like clothes, honestly, because I was in Moscow back then, doing runways, and it was just like clothes. I don't know. I was like what, maybe 10, or actually no. Then I would do no. I was like 8. Never mind. I was like 8. So, yeah, it was just like clothes. I don't know. What's your favorite meat to eat that isn't sushi? I love steak and chicken. Do you have a good relationship with boyfriends of your sister, Malvina? Um, Currently, I don't think she has a boyfriend, but yeah, I always try to stay on good terms with them because I would never want to like hate someone my sister's dating. Who's the designer? Guys, I can't tell you who's this designer. I literally don't remember. What are what are you open to modeling when you go to New York? Future events. What is your off limits for you? Well, I feel like right now I'm too young to do like bikini. How do you say that? Like swimsuits and stuff. I feel like right now I'm too young for that, so I wouldn't do it at the moment. But everything else is just clothes, you know. Do you have any people from school that follow you and watch your live streams? Not that I know of. Hopefully they're not, because then I would probably get bullied. Um, Besides that, I don't think anyone that I know watches this stuff. Have you learned how to cook anything new this year? I probably have, I just don't remember. I make really good chicken. Just saying, it's like, my chicken is really good. Bullying sucks though, no cap. And the way they bully nowadays, it's like they just like make it like a joke, and then you're just like you can't even say anything because it's not considered bullying because they're saying it in a funny, joking way. So it's like, can I really say anything or not? Do you listen to music loud from the speakers? Oh, of course. I listen to my music so loud that I can feel it in my blood. You should make more TikToks with your mom. I should. I should, but my mom is always busy, so I don't really get a chance to film anything with her. Whoa. I make good grilled cheese sandwich. Um, that sounds good. I love the grilled cheese from Starbucks. It's my go-to. Would you get a tattoo? I think I went over this in my previous lives, but not anytime soon, obviously. But if I do, it would probably be something very, very meaningful and something pretty and not too big. So it's just something small and meaningful, Because I heard like once you get one tattoo, it gets like really addicting. So then you want to get more. But yeah. I'm trying to learn to cook spaghetti. But I only know how to boil water. You can find instructions on how to do that online. You have yourself a good evening and wonderful week at school. Thank you. Has your new school year been what you were expecting so far? No, I don't have like classes with my friends. I mean, I only have one class with my friend. Besides that, I don't. Excuse me. I mean, most of my classes are really boring because I feel like I'm taking too easy of classes, but for me it's like I'd rather be getting an A in an, average class rather than getting a B in a higher class. I feel like that makes sense because I never really want to get myself in a situation where it's like because I took a harder class, I'm doing really bad in it right now. But I feel like I would take like a harder math class because I'm really good at math, and I just feel like whatever I've been doing now is just not it. Probably next semester I'll try my best to switch to harder classes. Angel seems like sometime mean popular girl, lol. I'm not. I don't consider myself popular in school. When I'm telling you guys, most of the time I sit at lunch alone. Not because I don't have friends, but because I just don't have people surrounding me. I think at the start of the school when I just moved, I did have a lot of people around me, but not anymore. Because it also comes down to jealousy. No one wants to have a girl like me in their friend group because then they're not in the spotlight. So, are you nervous about turning 18? Well, I still have 2 more years to go, so I'm not super nervous about it yet. I think when I turn 17, I'll be more nervous about it. But until then, I'm chilling. Do you prefer online classes or on-site? On-site, I like being there in person. I feel like I get the information better in person. But yeah, sometimes doing things alone is a good way not to show favorites. True. I do understand Instagram subs. What is that and why at 18? Instagram subscriptions is like, if you guys know what Patreon is, it's like that, but it's built into Instagram. So you subscribe, and you pay a certain amount for a month, well, each month, to have that extra, to see the extra content that the person is posting. So, for example, my mom has it, and my older sister has it because they're older, and it's they're at the age where they can do it. My mom has it, and she posts on it. I don't know how often she posts on it because I don't follow her subscriptions, but she posts on it, and none of us who follow her basic Instagram we can't see it, but people who subscribe and pay that amount every month, they can see it. So it's like you're paying for extra content, if that makes sense. So I think I might do that because, extra cash is never bad. But yeah, we'll see. So many different contact platforms these days. It's very hard for fans to keep up, lol. Well, for example, I have a link, in every description, so even in description of this live, if you go down to the description, there's going to be a link, and it's a link tree, and if you click on it, you can see all of my social media and links to them. So that's kind of how I like to keep it all organized, and you know, like what is actually my social media and what is not, because I put it there. You can do that right now. You don't have to be 18. Actually, you do. I'm telling you guys now, I have to be 18 to do that. So, yeah. Because Instagram won't let you do it until then. Okay, guys, I know I've been here for... Actually, I feel like I've been here for a while than compared to what I usually do. But I have to go. I have some things to do, too. But I will see you next week live again. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new here. Comment whatever you know, whatever you want. It's really your choice. And again, remember that you are absolutely beautiful. I love you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.